Okay.
Hi. Dasa asked me if I
Oof,
would
this one
talk
is
about
hard.
how I got here. She asked everybody, so I said okay. My name's Colonel, and I'm 13 years old. I just wanted to say I'm sorry. I'm sorry for everything. The bombs and the messed up people and the cows with two heads, all of it. I was bad. Just bad. I cheated on my spelling test. I kicked Chip Wilkins in the shins until he cried. I pushed Rosie McCoy down the stairs. I cut holes in the bottom of all the gym shorts and put glue in the mashed potatoes in the cafeteria. I told Harold Newell to eat 10 dead flies a day in order to grow muscles, and put Nuka-Cola in the rat cage water bottles at the pet store. And, I just wanted to say I'm sorry about everything. Because my dad said if I wasn't this way, the bad things wouldn't happen. I haven't seen Daddy since the bombs, and I guess he left because of that, too. It's okay. I'm trying to be good now, though. I'm not old enough to be a volunteer, but Dasa said I can help collect food and water, so I'm getting better, I promise. And, Daddy, if you're listening, I promise I won't be bad anymore, so you can come back now. Okay? Okay. Bye.
Like, damn, game. Fuck. It's too dark outside. I'm not going out there. Hang on. Ooh.
Dasa has asked us all to document our stories for posterity, It seems like a fine idea. So, hi, I am Kesha McDermott. When the bombs fell, I was in Watoka, coordinating a statewide science fair for that year's high school kids. And the theme was the future of energy. After the bombs, everything was pretty chaotic. Scavenging for food and fighting off rabid survivors. Oh, it was just a bad time all around. I found a couple of surviving kids from the high school whose parents didn't make it. And we holed up in a house in town for a while. After a bit, I was able to solder the circuitry in an old radio, and we tuned into a broadcast from the responders. Oh, we were overjoyed. The trip from Watoka to Flatwoods, it was rough, mind you. The kids and I ran into a group of assholes in the mountains who stole our food and water. I can't tell you how happy I was to find the responders in Flatwoods. Tents for everyone, open kitchens, medical supplies, protection. We were safe. They had a problem, though. Their water sources were contaminated heavily. People were boiling water, but not long enough to make it safe. So, I stepped up and I said, I'll build a testing kit to monitor the contamination, and I will teach folks how to properly boil water. And I did. The world is getting better, but slowly. We need to make sure it doesn't relapse, too. It's going to take time and care, that's all. Well, time, care, and science.
Okay, so...
Interview 2, Reverend Delbert Winters. Hi, I met you in the woods near the Morgantown airport. You were picking flowers. Why?
I was harvesting a lot of stuff, actually. I hunted deer recently. Looked strange, but tasted fine.
Okay. Well, what's a basic, easy meal that someone who's been surviving on cans can make?
You can make tea with dried flowers. It's not much, but it can soothe your stomach. I don't know what this flower is called, but I call it a soot flower. If you add water, you can make a tea. It's the same with rabbit meat or chicken meat. You can easily make soups with boiled water. God willing, we can adapt old recipes to new types of food.
Well, what do you mean by that?
Back in the Army, we got sent off to places with weird fish I'd never heard of and weird veggies I'd never seen again. You know, we had to cook with them still. Just pretend it's catfish or something. You see how it turns out. Now, well, let me say that I've seen some weird stuff. I thought maybe it was unholy, but these are all the creation of our Lord, even if man has manipulated them. And dang it, they're still edible.
Oh, okay. Well, what kind of veggies do you eat?
Yeah, there's still some edible veggies out there, like melons, carrots, and gourds. You know, I found some tomatoes and potatoes growing together, somehow pollinating each other or something. I ate one, and it was kind of like ketchup-flavored cardboard, but hey, I'm alive. You might have to experiment like that. Don't be too picky if it keeps you alive to see the end of times.
Sounds like you've been thinking about this for a while.
You could say that. I knew the end was coming for a good long while. And, well, it's here. And the end will come again. I have faith that there's a reason for all this, and that we need to survive to see our Lord again. And, well, we need food to survive.
Fair enough. Thanks for the tips, Delbert.
Okay, Flatwoods water pumps. Okay. Oh, wait. I didn't want to do this.
Make yourself at home.
I did.
I have bobby pins now. It's rough. It's rough. He's dead. He's dead, my friend. He's been dead for a while. It was so... That was like... Ah! God damn. That was... rough. Rough. Like, this game goes hard. Like, it does not fuck around when it wants to be, like, go for the feels. It does not fuck around. Ooh, another level! Haha! Combat with other players enabled. No. No, that's gonna go away right now. Settings? Game.
This is my first interview with another survivor, Kesha McDermott. She found me trying to break into a Nuka-Cola machine and showed me a different way. So, Kesha, can you tell us a bit about how we can make sure our water is safe for drinking? Try to keep it to the basics for training purposes.
Oh, it's not complicated, really. Find water and strain out any big particles and chunks. Then, boil it in a pot over an open fire for a minute or two, then let it cool. Should be fine. Like making tea, right?
Uh-huh. You joined the responders a while ago and helped develop a program to train volunteers. So, were you a survivalist prior to all of this?
You could say that. I taught high school kids. I used to talk about this very thing to them. Practical application of the sciences. It's fascinating, but you never realize how important some things will be down the road, do you?
Oh, that's great.
I guess not. So if we were students of yours, what would you tell us about the world now? How can we survive?
That's a good question,
Oh
Dasa.
boy.
Well, I would tell you all to remain calm and focus on surviving. The first thing you need to do is get yourself some clean
There they
drinking
are.
water. It's likely all you'll find is dirty water, but that's okay. We can fix it. Dirty water carries a small chance of disease, and it's a bit radioactive. You'll probably survive if you drink it, but you shouldn't take that risk. It's better than toxic water or nuclear waste, though, which are both very harmful and should be boiled thoroughly first. Got that, Dasa?
Yes'm. Contaminated water should be boiled. Okay, that sounds easy enough. So, boiled water is safe?
It's mostly safe, but still a bit radioactive. What you really want is purified water.
Oh, purified water. Okay, how do I get that?
You can build machines that will do it for you, and that's the most reliable way. Building them requires some space and time and plenty of materials. But on my way up here from Watoga, I found purified water occasionally in supply caches and medical kits. So keep your eyes peeled.
If I boil water and that's mostly safe, aside from a teensy bit of radiation, what about tea? Most folks around here are tea drinkers, as you know. I recall many a night sipping tea on the stoop, watching lightning bugs, and reading a book in peace and quiet. Tell me that's still okay, Kesha?
Oh, bless your heart. It's probably as good as boiled water anyway. Maybe even better if you add anything medicinal to it. Some survivors add all sorts of flowers and herbs to boiled water, and they swear by it. Personally, I stick with purified water. To each their own.
Okay, got it. Switching tracks a bit. I know you're awfully busy with your latest research in Flatwoods. Can you explain that a bit?
Of course! I'm testing local, natural water over time in Appalachia. Gathering data, monitoring the radiation and contamination levels, and all of that. I analyze the data in my lab to look for long-term trends and use those trends to determine how we can use the water right now. We use the water for more than just drinking, you know. It feeds our plants, which feed our animals, so we need to know how things are changing.
You got a lot of work cut out for you. I'm glad you joined the responders. That data sounds invaluable.
It is. I've integrated the data collection and research into the Responders Survivors Volunteer Program as well. I am still a teacher, after all.
Wow. Then there you have it, folks. Thanks for talking with us today, Kesha. And thanks for showing us all how to live a little safer.
Okay.
Class dismissed.
Okay.
We call it the Great War now.
The one that started all
It's
the
not
war.
been long, and things have been rough. Welcome to Survivor Stories. I'm Dasa Ben Ami, a responder. I've been working with the responders for a couple of years now. I'm from Charleston originally, so it was easy to join up. What wasn't easy was the work. Rebuilding Appalachia from the rubble while survivors flock to us regularly from all over. So many have come and gone. Their stories untold, their names lost to time. I thought we should preserve this history somehow. I've decided to ask people to record their thoughts, their stories, anything they want to preserve forever. I'll call this series The Survivor Stories. I'll start with me. I was an anthropology PhD student at Vault-Tec University, final year. I was writing my thesis when I heard the sirens. I thought for sure my father, a Vault-Tec employee, could take us all with him, but only 2 reservations came through. I refused to go. With my little brother, he went to the vault. They could not persuade me, though they tried. In the end, I pushed them inside it, and that was it. After that, I went back home to Charleston and, well, survived. Eventually, the responders formed, and I signed up right away. It was so hard. The flood was devastating. Relocating to Morgantown Airport and now Flatwoods has been... I remain optimistic. Been with them now for, I guess 2 years. We have big plans. We can do so much to help. Maybe, just maybe, we can rebuild enough to be okay. And in the meantime, I will continue to record stories of survivors when I can. We are your history. This is Dasa Ben on me, signing off for now.
Sending data to responder Keisha's terminal for additional analysis. You must complete one more experiment for the responders to become a full volunteer. So, Trigger, let me know when you have got your stuff in gear. I am having a blast, and I am finding it very difficult to stop playing. I love this fucking game so much. Oh man, it's so good. Ah, I love this. I absolutely love it. Okay, let's go find some more survivor stories then, shall we? Not all of them massively positive. 10 minutes? Jeez. Shocking, Richard. Shocking. Oh, and more steel, thank you. Ooh.
Is this thing on? Great. Hello, survivors of this garbage dump. I'm Sophie, and this is my stupid survivor story.
Whee! She's great.
Go. Oh yeah. Before the bombs, I was a librarian, and now I can read everything all the time. Whee! Look at me! I'm lucky. Wait, no. Maybe it was one of those farmers who prepared for the end times. Some sort of religious thing. Yeah, that's right. No, I got it. I was a sweet little kid and lived off some cat food containers in a super duper mart for months near my parents' rotting carcasses. Nobody came. Nobody. I learned how to deal. You should too. The responders are a joke. Nobody helps anybody anymore. Get a grip. If you're not a total idiot, you'll get out of this dump before the responders get you killed. Leave the sick behind. You're better off. Trust me. Whiny babies can stay here and play make-believe, but anyone with half a brain will go up to the mountains and drop the dead weight. Delbert already tried to stop me. Sorry to say, nobody will be around to teach you how to eat shit now, Flatwoods. Bye, suckers. Love always, Sophie.
Oh, I love Sophie. She's the best. She's the best. She's so fucking had it with this shit. She has had it. She's like, get the fuck out of here with your fucking survivor shit stories. Oh, that's great. She's basically living in a town full of cops. So you can kind of figure out why she doesn't really, you know, love it that much.
I pressed the button. Hush! I think it's recording now. Shush! Hello? Hello there? I think it's working. I hate these things. This is Willie Mae, and I was asked to talk a bit about my life since the war to help educate future children someday. I think that's nice. I thought I'd just watch my programs and entertain the grandkids in my retirement. But that didn't turn out to be the case. I'm just glad they all made it to the vault in time, you see. When I saw it in a dream, I knew my prayers were answered. My husband Frank used to work in the mines. Just a bit before the war, there was news of tremors, and he didn't come home. I don't know what happened to him or why he never came home for sure. And between you and me, I'm fine with that. Since the war, I've just read my old newspapers and listened to music. It's very peaceful for once.
which is just right nice by me. You ever hear of the Watoga Times Atomic Lottery? The winner got 10 years worth of Lamco mac and cheese, Salisbury steak, and Nuka-Cola, of course. I played that lottery for 20 years, and I finally won the month before the war. It lasted only 8 years, though. But who can you complain to? By the time it ran out, I had heard the responders' radio broadcast, so I went out to find them and get supplies. Bless their hearts. Well, I'm going home now. For a bit anyways. How do I turn this thing off? Blast these things. Not this button. Not this one. Oh, here it is.
Come on! That's lovely.
Arm day. 3 sets of 12 reps. Let's see. Dumbbell bicep curls, tricep extensions. The back extensions, yeah. Little peeve about the lack of proper equipment. No bother. Chin up. Only 8 more luxury coffins to make quota in backwoods. Flatwoods. Be difficult given the financial situation around here. Just need to remind them of our friends the Chinese. I'll be back on the plane to Ipswich within a fortnight. Gather it'll be the bench press today. Yeah, again.
Well, I'm not so sad to see him as a skeleton. Asshole. Okay, I've gotta go turn this junk into junk that weighs slightly less. Where do I do that again? Oh wow, okay, this is it. So another little gut punch coming if you're not keen on that. Guest book. It's in his hands now, Delbert. I know my dad and brother are okay, but I lost so many friends, so many. I think of them constantly. I only hope some of them made it. Dasa. I just hope everybody's okay in the vaults, what he may. When a door closes, another door opens, or maybe a window. Miguel. We don't need to grieve because nobody really died. They're just different now. Scott. I didn't lose anything in the war. In fact, I have a better life now, but condolences to anyone who lost loved ones. Gary. Grieving is not very productive. Lucas. Dear Daddy. If you read this, I am now staying in the bell tower in the church. I have cereal and games and a sleeping bag for both of us. I will be waiting. I love you, Colonel. I miss you, Dad. Dear Dad, I wrote you a letter last month and Delbert asked me to write you another letter. He said it will find you. I just wanted to say that I am doing okay. Everybody is taking care of me. I miss you. Nothing helps. Sorry, Tabitha. Haha, they're all dead and you hurt them. They suffer because of you, honey. Cuddles Sophie. Sorry, my name is Tabitha and I'm an addict. I was told this type of thing can help me recover. I forgive you, Dad. I get it now. Taking care of kids is hard, and it was too hard for you. You were young and it was just too much. I get it. I do. I'm an adult now too, and well, it took a long time to understand why you did it. I'm not mad though, but I'm going to do the opposite of what you did. I'm going to find kids and make sure they're okay. I love you. I forgive you, but you don't need to come home anymore. Colonel. Fuck. Shit. A brick. Holy fuck. Sure. I'm glad I didn't have the camera on. Fuck. Okay, dealing with survivor's guilt. Step 1, learning how to forgive yourself. This will take a long time. In fact, it can take a lifetime. You survived something tragic, and that's very difficult for anybody. Like I said, this game does not fuck around with the feels. Now I have to play till I find his last tape. There we go.
Boy, it's been like 10 years since I did one of these. Dasa said she lost my original one, though. Bummer. My name is Colonel, so, hey, hi. Let's see. Bombs fell when I was a kid. My dad died in the war, you know, so this is all pretty normal. My story is, I guess, boring. So Dasa found me when I was 13 or so. She brought me the responders. They taught me everything. I became a volunteer. It was great. For the past 5 years, I've been a responder myself. I help kids who lost their families. Get them safe, trained. Just act like a big brother. Every year we find fewer people though, so... I don't know. Things are not good out there. Just getting simple food and water is tough. And the Brotherhood, well, we thought that would be different. We thought everything would be different, though. Well, so anyway, maybe in 10 years, Dasa will ask me to do another one of these survivor stories. Till then, peace, Appalachia.
And I think that's where I'm gonna end the stream this evening. I think that's a good place to stop. So that was 3.5 hours, so half an hour longer than I was planning to, but not much longer than I expected actually. Yeah, I'm loving this game. I'm really back to be playing it. Really glad to be back playing it. And yeah, welcome back. Bye.